It's Tuesday, July 24th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, a 69-year-old Lower Mainland man has been charged with murder in connection with the death of a woman at the Best Western Hotel on the west side Sunday evening. Tewant Danjou was arrested at the scene on Sunday evening. He's scheduled to appear in court again Wednesday. Police have released few details except to say they believe the two were known to each other. For the third time in a week, fires sparked on Knox Mountain in Kelowna. The latest started at the bottom of the mountain off Trench Place shortly after midnight. Deputy Fire Chief Larry Hollier says crews were met with a fast-moving rank 1 grass fire up the side of the mountain. The fire burned an area about 200 feet by 300 feet. Hollier says it's believed the fire was started by transient people in the area. A brief lightning storm through the Okanagan on Monday evening has prompted provincial firefighters to patrol where lightning strikes were detected. Only a few new fires have been mapped in the region and no cause has yet been determined. The largest of the current fires, a Mount Aeneas blaze, is now mapped at nearly 1,800 hectares. It's classified as out of control. The Goods Creek fire south of Kelowna also listed as out of control. It's grown to 577 hectares. Other fires in the Okanagan classified as either under control or held. Everyone impacted by that Mount Aeneas fire between Peachland and Summerland now able to go home. The Regional District of Okanagan-Similkameen lifted the final order on Tuesday morning. All other evacuation orders put in place by the regional districts in both the South and Central Okanagan have now been lifted. Those properties do remain on evacuation alert. Two fires burning north of Naramata have shown little growth in recent days, but continue to be concerning for fire crews. The Glenfir Road wildfire burning about 10 kilometers north of the town center, now estimated at 32 hectares. Paradise Ranch fire burning immediately north is now at 57 hectares. Residents were concerned about the large amount of smoke from the fires on Monday evening. However, the BC Wildfire Service says the smoke was caused by the Paradise Ranch fire burning up grass within its boundaries. A small wildfire in Kelowna's Postal Lake area now under control. Firefighters remain on the scene putting out hot spots. The fire was quickly doused. A resident of the area said he heard gunfire and two loud explosions before the fire started. Cause is being investigated. Some businesses in the Penticton area have been seeing cancellations and concerned customers following wildfire activity last week. Hoodoo Adventures owner Lindy Hill said the phone calls started coming in as soon as the Peachland and Summerland area fires were sparked. She said concerns are unwarranted. In other news, the body of a woman was discovered along the side of the Coquihalla Highway Sunday. The highway was closed at the time due to a serious vehicle crash. Police have yet to identify the woman. It was the first day on the job for Vernon's new top cop. Shauna Bayer, the new officer in charge of the Vernon North Okanagan Detachment, spent her first day on the job observing community stakeholders, addressing civic leaders on topics ranging from the opioid crisis to treatment and recovery to homelessness to lawlessness. The City of Vernon taking action following a marathon session in which it discussed the dozens of recommendations brought forward by the Active Safety Task Force. 46 recommendations in all were brought forward, but 3 centering around shopping carts, needles, and bylaws sparked the most discussion. Commercial shopping carts will now be banned from public spaces. That was one decision made. Early planning is now underway for safety improvements at one of the South Okanagan's most precarious intersections, but don't hold your breath. Emails released to Castanet News through a Freedom of Information request reveals Ministry of Transportation staff are considering developing a business case for improvements to the Highway 97 and Highway 3A intersection in Caledon south of the weigh scales. Sunny and hot throughout the Okanagan this week with highs in the low to mid-30s. Winds gusting to 50 kilometers an hour could be expected Tuesday. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, an Okanagan business offers a reward for wildfire arsonists, and an accused arsonist is back in court. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.